Hey guys, gizmoddict here, and finally after a lot of leaks and speculations, we now have the Indian pricing of the OnePlus 8 and the OnePlus 8 Pro. So I'm as shocked as you guys are because before the Indian pricing was out, everyone was just, angry with OnePlus. They were complaining about it that how these phones are going to be expensive in India, but OnePlus has taken everyone by surprise, and now whoever was complaining is now on OnePlus's side and praising them. So I already shared my opinions about the pricing on Twitter, but if you're not following me there, I'm gonna let you know my opinion on this whole pricing and I'll tell you the pricing as well. So if we talk about the OnePlus 8, now this phone, OnePlus has introduced a special entry-level variant in India. So you get 6 128GB here, and that is priced at 42,000 rupees. After that, we've got your 8 128 at 45,000, and then there is 12 256 at 50,000. So the pricing is almost in line with the China pricing with the added 6GB variant. The 6 128GB variant will be Amazon exclusive, whereas the other variants will be available online as well as offline. If you talk about the OnePlus 8 Pro, this is where things get interesting because the starting price of this phone is only 55,000 rupees. The OnePlus 7T Pro, if I'm not wrong, was launched around 52,000 rupees, and this one is only a 3,000 rupees bump, and you get so many things with the OnePlus 8 Pro. In fact, I'm not sure how OnePlus has managed this pricing in India because even in China, if you convert, the pricing comes down to 58,000 rupees, whereas here it starts at 55. The OnePlus 8's pricing is good, but 8 Pro's pricing is just fantastic, and it shows that OnePlus is actually taking our market seriously because the OnePlus 8 Pro this time is a true flagship with true flagship grade cameras, flagship grade display, features like wireless charging, water resistance, and things like that. And I think the OnePlus 8 Pro is still a flagship killer. If you compare the prices, the OnePlus 8 Pro starts at 55,000 rupees, whereas the S20 series start at 70,000. It's above 70,000 after the GST hike. So there is a minimum 15 to 20,000 rupee gap in the entry level variants. After that, if you consider the Galaxy S20 Ultra, that phone is like 97,000 rupees. So there is so much difference between the OnePlus 8 Pro and the S20 Ultra. And a fun fact, the 8 Pro gets Snapdragon 865, whereas the Samsung variants get the Exynos 990, which is much more inferior. So OnePlus 8 Pro's pricing is crazy. It's one of the best bang for the buck. In fact, I think it might be one of the best Android phones of this year. And I'm gonna really congratulate OnePlus on the pricing. Nobody expected this. It's much more cheaper than USA, and this is the first time where people from USA might actually buy their phones from India and go back. Normally we buy iPhones from there, this time they'll buy OnePlus phones from India. Great pricing, I think everyone's happy with this, and now everyone cannot wait to buy this phone. If you talk about the availability, it will be available in sometime around May after the lockdown ends. So all of us have got to wait, and I will be buying the OnePlus 8 as well as the OnePlus 8 Pro, and I will be bringing some really cool content on both of these devices. If I talk about the OnePlus 8 now, this is also a very interesting price because I think this is gonna make the Realme X50 Pro a little bit obsolete. If you see, the Realme X50 Pro is priced very similar to the OnePlus 8, and honestly, if you are giving me a Realme and a OnePlus phone with similar specifications at the same price, I will pick the OnePlus phone. I know the Realme phone gets a faster charging option, and maybe the cameras might be better, but OnePlus tunes their cameras better. I have been testing the OnePlus 7T with the X50 Pro, and I kind of like the 7T cameras more. So that's there. So I think OnePlus 8 is also a very good option around the 45,000 rupees price bracket because the software experience is much better than Realme. You've got a much better design. You've got OnePlus, which is obviously a premium brand than Realme, and I think even the cameras might be better. So I think Realme will have to put the Realme X50's pricing down now that OnePlus has priced it so close. But Realme X50's Pro is barely available, so I don't know what Realme is doing with that phone. Another competitor that the OnePlus 8 now has is the iPhone SE, and I think for anyone who's open to Android as well as iPhone, the OnePlus 8 is now going to make a lot of more sense than the iPhone. In USA, the iPhone starts at $400, whereas the OnePlus starts at $700. So there is that $300 gap, but in India, in fact, the OnePlus 8 is cheaper than the iPhone SE. Like a much bigger display, you've got better cameras, I think, you've got faster charging, bigger battery, you've got a wide angle lens. so many things more on the OnePlus 8 in comparison to the iPhone SE. So definitely iPhone SE sales are gonna be affected with OnePlus, but people who want to buy Apple will always buy Apple. But if you're open to both of them, I would suggest you the OnePlus 8. Apart from the OnePlus 8 and the 8 Pro, OnePlus actually also launched their OnePlus Wireless Z earphones in India. And once again, the pricing here is damn good. It's priced at 2000 rupees, which I think is very affordable and a lot of people will like it. So I'll be buying everything once the lockdown is done and it's available to purchase, and I will be bringing some damn good videos for you. As of now, once again, big props to OnePlus for pricing the phone aggressively and taking the Indian market seriously, because India is one of the biggest markets for OnePlus. So I hope you guys are happy with the pricing now, and do let me know in the comments if you're gonna buy the OnePlus 8 or the OnePlus 8 Pro. Also, my OnePlus 7T 2020 review is coming very soon. That phone is still insane for 35,000 rupees, and recently with the Google camera updates, that phone is really good. So my OnePlus 7T review is coming to the channel soon as well. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will be back in the notifications very soon. Peace.